In the quiet village of Serenity Hollow, nestled deep within the misty mountains, there lived a monk named Brother Kavi. He was known throughout the village for his wisdom, humility, and unwavering dedication to the monastery. But there was a time when Brother Kavi battled a demon that threatened to consume his very soul, the demon of addiction. Brother Kavi had not always been a monk. In his youth, he had been a talented musician, known for his mastery of the sitar. His music had the power to touch the hearts of all who heard it, and he was well on his way to becoming a famous musician. However, with fame came temptation, and Brother Kavi soon found himself ensnared by the seductive allure of alcohol. At first, he thought he could handle it, that he could drink in moderation and still maintain his music and spiritual practice. But the more he indulged, the more he found himself spiraling into darkness. His once melodious sitar now lay untouched, gathering dust in a corner of his small cottage. His music, once a source of joy and inspiration, had become a haunting reminder of his lost talent. The more he drank, the more he craved, and soon, he was consumed by his addiction. One evening, as he sat alone in his dimly lit cottage, drowning in a sea of empty bottles, Brother Kavi had a moment of clarity. He looked at himself in the cracked mirror and saw a stranger, a broken, defeated man who had lost his way. Tears welled up in his eyes as he realized the depths of his despair. In that moment, Brother Kavi knew he had to make a choice. He could continue down the path of self-destruction, or he could seek redemption and find his way back to the light. With a trembling hand, he emptied the remaining bottles of alcohol down the drain and made a vow to himself and to the universe that he would overcome his addiction. The journey to recovery was arduous and filled with setbacks. Brother Kavi faced the demons of withdrawal, the agony of craving, and the shame of his past actions. But he persevered. He sought the guidance of the abbot at the monastery, who provided him with the tools to heal his body and mind. Each day, Brother Kavi replaced the empty hours he once spent drinking with meditation and prayer. He found solace in the simple beauty of the monastery's garden and the soothing melodies of the wind chimes. Slowly but surely, his sitar found its way back into his hands, and he began to play once more, this time with a depth of emotion that could only come from a soul that had been through the depths of despair. As the years passed, Brother Kavi's music once again became a source of inspiration for the villagers. His melodies had a newfound wisdom and depth, born from the crucible of his addiction and recovery. He shared his story with others, offering hope and guidance to those who faced their own battles with addiction. Brother Kavi had learned that true strength lay not in avoiding temptation, but in facing it head-on and choosing the path of light and self-discovery. In his journey from addiction to redemption, he had found a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. And in his music, he wove the tale of his struggle, a reminder to all that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit has the power to heal and soar once more.